Good morning, children. I miss you all, but I wanted to give you a special story from me today since it's St. Patrick's Day. Oh, and there's my dog. She's going to listen too, maybe. Or not. Anyway, let me tell you the story of St. Patrick. A long time ago in Ireland, there was a man named St. Patrick. But before he became a saint, he was just a man named Patrick. To become a saint, he had to do a lot of miracles, which he did, according to many legends. First, let's talk about how he grew up. First, he wasn't born in Ireland. No, he was born in England. His father was a landowner and a deacon in the church. He grew up in a comfortable home, but when he was about 16, Irish pirates came across the Irish Sea, swept down the coast of Britain, and blowing their bronze trumpets, went around pillaging everywhere, all the villages. Patrick was captured, shipped across the Irish Sea, and sold into slavery. He was put to work tending sheep and cattle. The work was hard. The winds whipped him about, the rain soaked him to the skin, and frost froze him to the bone. Day and night, alone, he prayed for a sign that might help him. One night, he heard a voice. Where was it coming from? He didn't know. All he heard was, "You will go back to your own country. Your ship is ready." So he snuck out of his castle and traveled 200 miles on his own to the Irish Sea. It was hard. He trudged over mountainous lands, worked his way through forests where brambles slashed his arms and legs and ripped his clothes. He ate roots and berries to survive. Finally, he came to a port and found a boat ready to sail. A kind captain allowed him to travel back to England. He knew that he must follow his dreams, though, when he got back there. And so he heard a vision that told him to become a missionary. He had a vision that he must go and help the people back in his country of Ireland. Wow, this was amazing. So he became a bishop and he went back there. He risked being captured and imprisoned. He bravely went from village to village, spreading his words, spreading his message, bringing hope and faith to all the Irish people. He actually even used a shamrock, a little three-leaf clover, to spread his word. It was part of his message. And as a result, he stayed in Ireland for over 30 years and became an inspiration to his country. Now, we were talking about miracles, right? Well, there are many legends about the miracles he did, and one of them is very interesting. It's about snakes. I know some of you like snakes. Well, one of his big miracles was chasing all the snakes out of Ireland. Most people in Ireland didn't like snakes. They thought snakes were slimy and poisonous and big and nasty, and they had fangs and they were evil. So Patrick said, "I don't like snakes either. No problem. We'll do something about it." He decided it would be a pretty good idea to get rid of them, and so on one day, he told the people he would chase all the snakes out of Ireland. Now you're wondering why I'm holding this. This is a drum. He had a drum just similar to this, with snake skin all over it. And he would walk down the middle of Dublin, beating it so loud that the windows shook. The noise made people clap their hands over their ears. The snakes, of course, had no hands and couldn't protect their ears from the noise. All they could do was slither away. And as Patrick walked into the countryside, through the farms and little villages, out came the snakes, slithering away from the noise. One from the rock snakes came out from the rocks, and from the barns and stables came the milk snakes, and out from the high meadows came the grass snakes, and Patrick drove them all out, hissing and wiggling, masses of them, all into the Irish Sea. Splash, splash, splash. And from then on, they were gone. As a result, Patrick was made a saint, and there are no more snakes in England. No more snakes in Ireland, sorry.